Amen. Shalom. I'm going to talk about something. Okay. Love is another place. This is talking about love in all aspects, beginning from the Bible. In Deuteronomy, I don't know if it's chapter 5 or chapter 6, but he talks about the greatest commandment, which is love. Okay, well, the greatest commandment to me is the only commandment ever written. They say there's 10 commandments in the Bible. I don't believe so. Sorry, I don't do it. And this is why. Look what love is. Trust, honesty, respect, loyalty, understanding, communication. If you have all of these, there's no need for anything else. Because you're going to honor everybody. You're going to respect everybody. You're not going to steal from anybody. You're not going to covet anybody's wife. Because you're going to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So to me, that was the only commandment ever given, to love. I might be wrong. But who's to say? 2 Timothy, 2 Timothy 2, probably 7 to 14, around that area. It'll tell you, he who rightly divides the word of truth need not fear when dividing the word of truth, you need not fear when rightly dividing the word. Okay, because some have made others to believe that the resurrection is already past to overthrow the faith of some. You know, false lies, that shit is not love. How you gonna make someone believe that somebody's already dead? Christ so loved, God so loved the world. Let me say it my way. Yahweh loved us so much that what he did, he sent his children down, his son and his daughter, slash wife, however you want to put it, to die for the world. They say his only begotten. But when you get to the book of Job, 17:9 or 9:17, something like that, I don't know, I have to look it up and come back on the interview to do the actual Bible verses. They say, are you the first man created, or are you he who was born before the hills? Go to Proverbs 8, and she will tell you, I was daily his delight, and the half of the part of his earth. Baby, that's nothing but a woman, because only half a part of a man's earth is his dick. So love your man, because it was the only commandment given. He made us in the image of God. Male and female created him. Imagine that. Physically, mentally, and spiritually, the man is in God's image. Mentally and spiritually, we are in God's image. But physically, baby, I am a woman. This is all woman. I might get on a big dress and you can't see my shape, but god dang it, I'm a woman. Titties, hello, ain't got much, but I got titties. Whose image were we created in? How much love did he have for us that he made us in the image of his wife, whom they say he ain't got? Which book is it? It's one of the ones that starts with I, Isaiah or Ezekiel? No, Isaiah or whatever book it is, I think it's Isaiah. The book that goes to 54. Now, when you get to the 54th book of that chapter, it's going to say that he is her husband, talking about the barren woman. O barren woman, say. You know what I'm saying? For thou shalt be barren, and shall not be barren anymore. Then he goes on to say that I am your husband, your maker, the creator, the Lord of all the earth. Don't tell me he ain't got no fault, especially when you get to the book of Revelation. They say his wife naked and prepared herself. Okay, he loved us so much. Christ died 2,000 years ago, right? Baby, I don't think so. I got into an argument about the Bible. Churches got kicked out, everything. I don't care. Why? Because you can't explain to me half the stuff that's written in there. I can break purpose better than you can. Throw me one. I dare you. How about that? Give me a parable, I bet you. I bet you. That's how much he loved me. I can break them motherfuckers. But he loved us so much, Christ died one time. Well, baby, if this is heaven, I'm looking for the gates of hell. Let me in, motherfucker. Because this shit right here, if this is heaven, I'm beating the fuck down on hell's door. Sounds fucked up and weird, huh, to hear somebody say something like that. But if Christ died 2,000 years ago, what's going on today? Why is there war? He said, you must first. He said, do not fear the wars, for the wars must first pass. Hello, we still have a war. It's not the war you should worry about. It's what's coming after. Because that is Yahweh himself. Baby. He said his son would die one time, and one time only. He loves his son so much, he would only send him through this one time. One time. And he shall die no more. He shall not go through this. So how did he die 2,000 years ago? Somebody tell me something. I know y'all like, this woman's always cussing no matter what. She said, yeah. Because all things that he created was good in his sight. All things, including words. It's not what you say, but how you say it. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. You ain't got to watch my page. You ain't got to come to my page. But I'm going to speak as I see it fit. You know what I'm saying? Love is something. Honor thy mother and thy father. Love thyself. Do unto others you would have them do unto you. I love the world so much I gave it life. So why would he give us that? Even in the book it says, he didn't make death, man made death. They created their damn self because they wanted to die. They lost faith. When you lose faith, things fall off. Look at the earth. I made some the other time and I said about the trees bending because they're dying. They're not. That's not the only reason they bend it. He tells you that nature knows first when he is coming. They bowing down at his presence. Pay attention. All them trees that was upright, not in the month. They hang. They bowing because they know their maker when they see him. Do you? I wonder. He said he would come into this world. This world knew him not. This is the book of John. He made the world from the world and whatnot. He walked among us and we know him not. Imagine that your mother and your father there, and you don't even know him when you see him. They come in all forms of grace. It can be a cat, it can be a dog, it can be a bird, it can be a tree, it can be the wind. He loved us so much that when we actually leave our physical flesh, if we were not given ourselves the opportunity to be a right person, he loves us so much, he gives us another chance. If we can't do it in human form, he gonna give us to be a bird or someone's puppy, someone's pet. He's gonna make us to where we can be a tree and give oxygen. Something to get you into heaven, baby. He loves us so much, he's trying to get everybody into heaven. He's like, oh, everybody's not going to heaven. Fuck you. Fuck you. Everybody going to heaven. Why? Because he said in 1 John 5 and 6, and this is he who overcomes the earth. They came by water and blood, not water only, but water and blood, even Jesus Christ and the Spirit of truth bears witness. Let me explain something to you. Any and everybody that I know of today came out of a woman's coochie cat, and it is water and blood. Slaves got to America by water and blood. They made this land on their blood. Them 50 states with the 50 white stars, the 50 states we helped to create that the white people now govern. The red for the blood, the blue for the water. Hello, come on, somebody pay attention. Common sense will tell you what you want to know. Love is a motherfucker, ain't it? He loved us so much, he said, read in between the lines and find the truth. Have some type of comprehension for yourself. He loved you so much, he woke me up this morning to give you this message. I hope you hear it. You ain't got to believe it. Just consider it. You can accept it or you can reject it. Ask me if I care. I've done my job. I've delivered the message.